guys, welcome to my channel. There are no explosions, no official declarations, no breaking news alerts calling it a revolution. But right now, a new global order is forming, and it is being written in code. By 2035, artificial intelligence will not just change technology. It will reshape money. It will reshape military power. It will reshape global dominance. And most countries are not prepared for what is coming. Because this is not just another tech trend. This is a power shift. If you look at history carefully, you will notice a pattern. The country that controls the key resource of an era becomes dominant. Coal powered the British Empire. Oil powered the United States. Semiconductors powered the digital age. Now the defining resource is intelligence. Artificial intelligence. AI is not just software. It is infrastructure. It increases productivity. It accelerates research. It enhances logistics. It strengthens military planning. It optimizes financial systems. The nation that masters AI does not just grow faster. It thinks faster. And in geopolitics, speed of thought is power. Right now, there is a race underway. It is not about territory. It is about computation. Two nations are clearly ahead, the United States and China. One leads in advanced AI research, private innovation, and high-performance chip design. The other leads in scale, data access, and coordinated national strategy. But here is what truly matters. Artificial intelligence depends on three things: data, advanced semiconductor chips, energy. Without chips, AI cannot compute. Without data, AI cannot learn. Without energy, AI cannot operate. That is why semiconductor factories are now strategic assets. That is why chip export restrictions are becoming geopolitical tools. Because whoever controls advanced computing power controls the direction of global development. This is not a trade dispute. It is a power struggle. Artificial intelligence is expected to add trillions of dollars to the global economy over the next decade. But economic value rarely spreads evenly. It concentrates. The countries that build AI platforms will own the infrastructure. The countries that do not will rent access to it. Think about that carefully. Renting intelligence. Imagine your financial system running on foreign algorithms. Your supply chains optimized by external systems. Your defense networks dependent on imported AI tools. That is not sovereignty. That is dependency. Just as oil once created energy dependence, AI may create intelligence dependence. And history shows us something very clearly. Those who control infrastructure shape the rules. Now, let's bring this closer to everyday life. AI is no longer limited to factory automation. It is analyzing contracts, writing reports, generating code, creating marketing content, supporting medical diagnostics. This does not mean humans disappear, but it means value shifts. Routine cognitive work becomes less valuable. Adaptability becomes essential. Creative strategy becomes critical. Countries that invest in retraining their workforce will adapt. Countries that ignore this shift may experience rising inequality. And inequality often leads to instability. Economic transformation is not just financial, it is social. And social pressure can reshape politics. Military power is also evolving. Artificial intelligence is now integrated into surveillance systems, drone coordination, cyber defense networks, threat prediction models. Future conflicts may not begin with soldiers crossing borders. They may begin with algorithms disabling infrastructure, power grids, banking systems, communication networks. A country with superior AI could detect threats faster, respond faster, strategize faster. In modern warfare, anticipation can be more powerful than force, and AI enhances anticipation. There is something most people ignore when discussing artificial intelligence: energy. Training advanced AI systems requires enormous computing power. Computing power requires electricity. Data centers consume massive amounts of energy. Countries with stable, affordable energy infrastructure will have a strategic advantage. The AI race is also an energy race. Technology and economics are merging. Without energy, AI slows. Without AI, growth slows. This is why investments in nuclear power, renewables, and grid modernization are not only environmental strategies. They are geopolitical strategies. Now imagine the year is 2035. A major country announces that its economic management system is fully AI-assisted. Interest rates are adjusted dynamically by predictive models. Tax policies are optimized in real time. Supply chains are rebalanced automatically based on live global data. Economic shocks are anticipated weeks before human analysts detect them. Markets begin to trust the algorithm more than politicians. Investors respond to machine signals faster than government speeches. Over time, the center of authority shifts. The visible leader remains, but the invisible system gains influence. Other countries begin licensing this technology. Now intelligence becomes an export. Economic power becomes algorithmic, and human control becomes secondary. Imagine another situation. A geopolitical crisis erupts between rival nations. No missiles are launched. Instead, cyber networks activate. One country deploys an AI defense grid. Energy flows are redirected instantly. Financial networks isolate threats. Autonomous systems reposition without delay. The opposing country relies on slower, partially manual systems. Delays accumulate. Confidence drops. Markets react. The conflict is decided not by force, but by speed. The faster system prevails. This is not science fiction. It is technological direction, and direction matters. Now imagine something closer. It is 2035. Your company uses AI to evaluate performance in real time. It predicts productivity. It suggests promotions. It identifies inefficiencies. At first, it feels helpful, but gradually, decisions rely more heavily on algorithmic analysis. Hiring, firing, strategic planning. Humans remain involved, but the system guides judgment. The workers who understand how to collaborate with AI thrive. The ones who ignore it fall behind. Across millions of jobs, this shift compounds. Value is redefined, and when value changes, power follows. If current trends continue, the world may divide into three groups. AI leaders, i.e. followers, i.e. dependents. Leaders design and export advanced systems. Followers adapt and remain competitive. Dependents consume foreign intelligence tools without control. This divide will not appear on maps, but it will shape trade agreements, defense alliances, economic growth rates, and global influence. Power may shift quietly, but it will shift decisively. Artificial intelligence is not simply a technological upgrade. It is a structural transformation. It changes how economies operate, how wars are fought, how decisions are made, how value is created. The nations that understand this are investing aggressively. The ones that hesitate risk permanent disadvantage. By 2035, power may not belong to the strongest. It may belong to the most intelligent systems. The question is not whether AI will shape the future. It already is. The real question is, who will control it? And are we prepared for the consequences?